All right, moving right on to the next one. Another cool product that I got and played with it, sprayed it, but this one's really cool. The Pink Moon Lunar Rose Mist. And what I actually really liked about this, it was actually the last bullet point. But as a guy, I'm like, well, what bullet point do I want, to check on this? The aura. It says, mist it above your head and in your sanctuary whenever you want to experience the energetic properties of rose quartz. So in my office over like the last 2-3 days since I've had it, I've just been spraying it around the office. I'm like, wow, like I just, there's a new aura around the office, and it just feels so good. And so love what these guys are doing. Really cool founder. We've been going back and forth on Instagram for the last couple of days. She has an amazing community. People really love her and love this product. Big supporters. Marcy, when you saw this, what were kind of some of your initial impressions?
Well, I am a big fan of misting hydration. I tried lots of different ones. So I was excited to get it because to me, especially because I travel so much, when I'm on an airplane, I love being able to just mist and get, feel refreshed. And so I was excited to try this. I went to their website, I did some research and some reading and found that this is a loved product by all of the big beauty sites. It's Vanity Fair and Vogue and Allure, and everybody is raving. And so I couldn't wait for it to show up. But I thought, is one really better than another? Could it be? And this one, I hope we don't get another one on Grommet because I don't know that I could find one that I could say more about than this. It's interesting you said that about spraying around the room. The scent is so good. It is a rose, but rose can be overpowering to me. Sometimes I used to wear a perfume called, oh God, what was it? It was very popular, something about tea rose. Did anybody used to wear tea rose? Anyway, now I'm sure it would just be way too much for me, but this is a very subtle rose scent and it's so cooling. When you put it on, it feels so good, so refreshing. And they even recommend, you don't have to, but if you store this in the refrigerator, it makes it, obviously even more cool. So that feeling and that energy and refreshment that you get when you put this on is phenomenal. I also saw them recommending this as a hair sort of mist. And so it's kind of the new rage. This is new to me. Somebody gifted this to me the other day. Hair perfume has become a thing, believe it or not. Yes, hair perfume. But so this is one of those multi-use products that it really does. So hair, skin, the room, on an airplane, that hydration. It's just, I hope I don't want to run out of it soon because I love it so much. I'm so hooked on this. And so what I'm doing now, and this is the truth, this is what I brought on my trip. Because what I do is I wash my face, I put the light water on as my moisturizer, then I spritz with this because what you want to do with this is you're basically, I'm saying it the wrong way. I spritz with this, then I put that on because you're putting hydration on your face, then you're locking it in with the moisturizer. And I actually do a little bit of both, which is why I got confused, is even after I put my moisturizer on, I do it again just because it feels so good. But the idea being that the moisturizer is going to lock that in and gives you that feeling of moisture throughout the day. And it really does feel so good. But I keep it in my purse so I can just kind of refresh throughout the day too.
And Maker has a really, really cool story. I don't know if you got a chance to read this. She was in a bunch of toxic relationships, right? And so you want to clear the air, right? You want a fresh start. And she went into her heritage of knowing about all of these different disciplines and different aromas and all of these cool therapies and, develop this cool product. And so I love when, something that you're going through, a struggle, an obstacle, a mountain that's in your way, and you're able to overcome those things and not just help yourself get out of that, but now she's helping a whole lot of other people. So on the Grommet, make sure you go and read Lin Chen's story. It is really, really cool. I love what they're doing. I love the product. It is resonating with Grommet folks. I think they're about at 100 upvotes already. And I know just on this show, I'm watching people just hit that QR code every couple seconds. And again, great discount here from $38 to $30. I know all of you out there have spent $30 on something like this in the past. So it's a great product to try and have kind of this aura around you.
I'm just looking at that is well worth that price, but I'm looking at how little I've used, and I've actually used this a lot. So I'm surprised at how far it goes because I used it on the airplane yesterday. I've used it for a couple days before I left, used it today, and barely any is gone. So that makes me very happy. And yes, it is. It's based in Chinese medicine. Is that when she was in the toxic relationships, going back to her heritage, and so it's rose quartz infused. So those crystal infused. It's really, you'll see when you try it. It's special. I mean, it feels different and I wasn't sure why or how, but with that rose quartz crystal, evidently, it gives a whole different feeling than my other hydrating mists that I've tried before.
Nice. Hit that QR code, head on over to the Grommet, give them an upvote, support this product, try it out, whether for yourself, stocking stuffer, gift, go ahead and grab the Pink Moon.